Hi, it's Lani from the Body Transformation Formula, and in today's video I've got your back. Now let me explain. Have you ever experienced back pain? 80% of all women have or will at some time in their lives. And if you're like me and you spend a lot of time sitting at your desk at a computer, then today's episode is for you. I've got my favorite new fitness toy to share with you. It's right here. Now don't be frightened. And don't laugh. I know it looks very orthopedic, but that's the point. It is orthopedic. And if you've experienced any back pain while sitting at your desk, then you're going to love today's episode. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'll show you what this is all about. If you spend a lot of time sitting at your desk, as I do, then maybe you've experienced this too. Do you find that your back starts to ache? Like right down in here? This is what happened to me a few weeks ago. I started to notice that I was getting some increasing pain down here in the lower back. Now, I'd been doing a lot of travel. I know that I was kind of crunched in the back from all of that and sitting long hours at my desk. And I thought, I've really got to do something here. I do corrective exercise, I get up and move about, but those long hours at my computer are really taking their toll on my back, even though I've got a nice, ergonomic chair. So what I did is I thought there's got to be something corrective here. I was visiting my sister and she said, well, I know what you might want to try. Why don't you try my new fitness toy that she'd gotten at her chiropractor? So I used it and I found it really, really helped. So what I'm going to do is explain the problem to you a little bit again about why we may be having the back pain, and then show you how to use this puppy, okay? All right, here's the thing. We're all really great about, we sit down, we're going to get started, we start with our good posture, but before you know it, maybe this happens for you too, you get this little collapse, your chest falls forward, your shoulders roll forward, and all of a sudden you have created an unnatural flatness in your lower back. And after a while, it just starts to squeeze in and tighten up for you. Correct position would have you upright with a slight curvature in your lower back, a little curvature in the upper back, and also in the back of the neck. So the trick is how to create that posture for lengthy periods of time when you need to be seated. And that's where this toy comes in just perfect. This is like, the exercise balls, those big exercise balls, and I've used those sometimes for sitting at my computer, but there's a workload involved and you don't want to be spending hours trying to balance yourself. This is a perfect compromise. This also fills with air. See, there's a little place here to blow it up with air, and you put just enough air in here to support your back. Now what's happening is when we fall out of good position and we get that slump and the flattening in the back, what's happened is that the pelvis has started into a posterior tilt. That means the top of the pelvis is tilting back. And this in itself is not necessarily a bad or wrong thing. Many exercise forms actually build that in. But in this situation, you have drained the energy out of your upper body and you've collapsed into it, causing all of the workload and weight to sit right in that lower back. It's no wonder that we get our pain there. So there's an easy solution. Let me show you now how to use this. It's called FitBall USA. Put a little bit of air in it. It'll vary depending on your weight and your body size. This goes right on the chair. And when I sit down, it scooches me right up to the edge of it. So the air-filled area has pressed me slightly forward into this wonderful upright position. I can easily roll the shoulders back, plant my feet on the floor, and stay much more energized and am much less inclined to fall into a slump. So once again, seated up and shoulders rolled back, and perfect. I can sit for longer periods of time. I still get up and move about. It's a good idea to do that, but this really has helped a lot with positioning through the back. Now what I'll do is somewhere on this page I'll send you a link so that you can see where to get one of these yourself. You can pick them up at chiropractor studios also, but they're a little pricier that way, and I snooped around a long time on the internet to find for you the best price. So I'll put that link down there below. Go ahead and try it out. If you do get one of these, you could probably use a pillow to help you sit forward, but I tell you, this air cushioning and these little nubs on this are really a good ticket to do this. I also got the 15-inch wide one, so I'd be sure that I wasn't kind of falling off the edges of it. What I'd like to do is hear from you. Could you please let me know if this video has been helpful for you, if you've tried one of these, if you've had back pain that you need some help with. I'd love to hear your questions, and please share this video because I'm sure it will help someone else who's having some kind of back pain from sitting at their desk too long. Well, there you have it. Thanks for watching. I really enjoyed making this video for you. Let me hear from you. I'll see you next time. This is Lani.